Is this the shakeout before the breakout? Or are we going down first, to then start the last phase of the bull market? Welcome to Crypto Signal Academy. In today's show, we are going to discuss the likelihood of a significant drop. If that interests you, then stay tuned. Bitcoin is now trading around 102 to 103,000 US dollars. We've had a little scare with a 7% Bitcoin drop on Sunday continuing on Monday. This was all due to increased competition from Chinese AI lab DeepSeek, which made Nvidia plunge 17% on Monday. The biggest drop ever for a U.S. company. It resulted in a $600 billion market cap loss. But is that it? And can we now peacefully continue the bull market? If we look back in time and study the last two bull markets in 2017 and 2021, we see there was drops in January as well. Both, in fact, approximately 30% drops. A 30% drop in Bitcoin would bring us all the way down to 75,000 US dollars, which would result in the closing of the CME cap. The CME gap in Bitcoin refers to the price difference that occurs when Bitcoin futures contracts traded on the Chicago Mercantile Exchange close for the weekend or holidays and reopen at a different price. The CME is closed outside of regular trading hours, Friday evening to Sunday evening, but Bitcoin trades 24/7 on cryptocurrency exchanges. This creates gaps in the CME chart if the price moves significantly during the closure. Historically, CME gaps are filled about 90% of the time. The time to fill gaps can vary from a few hours to weeks or even months. If price does go back to the 75,000 level, it would also retest the breakout level of the previous all-time high. We have had so much bullish news last week, like BlackRock's Larry Fink says Bitcoin could reach $700,000, and he is considering a 2 to 5% allocation into crypto. We've seen the President of the United States launch a meme coin. Trump pardoned Ross Ulbricht from Silk Road, which can be seen as a signal of Trump's increasing engagement with cryptocurrency politics. And Trump has publicly declared that crypto is the future. Donald Trump has appointed several pro-crypto Republicans to top regulatory roles. But the Bitcoin price still is not going higher, and there is no volume. We are above 100,000, but still retail is nowhere to be found. And then there is also the Federal Reserve. QE still hasn't started. Rates are still too high, and the dollar is still too strong. We all need that to change for the next bullish leg up and for alt season to start. Tomorrow, there is another Fed press conference. The prediction is the federal fund rate will be unchanged. High rates mean a strong dollar, so that doesn't help. For the Fed to start QE, it needs weak data like a slow-growing or even tightening GDP, but we don't have that at the moment. Last time the GDP number came out, it was in fact a positive number. Then we need deflationary figures. But we are no way near. Also, the Fed can start QE when unemployment is high. But as of December 2024, the U.S. unemployment rate decreased to 4.1%, with non-farm payrolls increasing by 256,000 during that month. Sorry, it is a very depressing video, but I do think if we have a correction of 30%, that will clear the way for a healthy continuation of the bull market. But hey, maybe Trump can work his magic on the Fed and get them to start printing. He could use the lower dollar and a lower oil price and lower interest rates. Why? A lower dollar, lower interest rates, and lower oil prices all help create a favorable environment for economic growth, which benefits Trump politically by stimulating demand for U.S. goods abroad, boosting consumer spending and business investment, improving corporate profits and stock market performance. Or Trump could provide us with some bullish news with regards to implementing a Bitcoin strategic reserve. So, in conclusion, what do we need? We need QE to start so there is money in the financial system for people to start buying crypto. We need rates to go down so people stop putting money in the bank. And I am not seeing it. so that'll mean a big correction is incoming, which the markets actually need to start QE, because if risk assets drop significantly, it will signal weakened economic growth and potential financial instability. In such a scenario, the Fed may initiate quantitative easing to support liquidity in financial markets, stimulate economic growth by lowering borrowing costs, prevent deflation, and ensure financial stability. So for today, we may see a somewhat consolidating market in anticipation of tomorrow. Maybe already put in some cheeky limit orders at around 75K. And let's pray they don't get triggered. If you like the content, please like and subscribe. And let me know in the comments, what do you think? Will the Bitcoin price go up, or will we retest the 75,000 level?